Hi Libras, how are you? Welcome back. This is going to be your December reading. And I'm going to follow the same format as I did in the month of November. So a few cards for the first part of the month, a few cards for the second part of the month, and an oracle card for additional messages. So, so far I have to say, Libras, like most of the signs got. The repeating theme was to really trust the divine timing and trust that things are happening the way they're supposed to happen in the time that they're supposed to happen. So let's see if that's going to be the case for you, Libras. Okay, so let's see. So 8 of Wands. Okay, quick, fast start. Okay, a lot of communication happening. Maybe in regards to a position of power. Let's see. Maybe in regards to some sort of a love situation. Let's see, what else? And the Hermit, okay. So, 7. So, let's see. So, Libras. You start the month strong and really fast, even though I don't think you're really comfortable with such a fast card and fast speed and actions that are really taking place so fast. But it can also be communication, and like I said, it really can be communication about a position of power. Maybe it's like somebody in a position of power, maybe hearing from them, or it could be from an Aries, or it could also be about a situation that's been felt like really stuck, and somebody that's been really stubborn about either starting a new thing or letting go of a relationship, or maybe just really letting you know where they stand with you in terms of emotions and feelings and all of that stuff. So that's in the first part of the month. In the second part of the month, you have the Star, the 7 of Wands, and then the 9 of the Hermit. I'm sorry, and then our Hermit. It's usually because you got the 7, the 8, and then the 9. So again, that's that divine timing, right? So everything that happens, it happens when it's supposed to happen. And then you got another 7. So you have the 7 of Cups kind of crowning the reading. So it's and with the Star, I feel these two kind of go hand in hand. It's really knowing what you want and going forward for what you want. And I think in the beginning of the month, I think that's what this person is going to be there to guide you. It's they're going to be really almost pointing the finger of well, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? So the more they're going to be like that, and the more you're going to be forced to really think about what is that you really want. Now the other thing too that can happen, so I'm going to go back a little bit. So so they're going to be pointing to things that you want, and it's going to make you think about what is that you want, what is that you stand for, what option you're going to go for. And then you're going to have to really put a lot of time and work into deciding that. And also it might require you to fight there'll be some competition to get there, to achieve what is that you want. And then the Hermit here will ask you do you want to put in that work? Is that worth it for you? Do you really really take time to assess what is that you really want? Take time to assess, because you don't want to put in a battle when it's not worth it, when it's not going to be in your own for your higher good. Because you will be in a sense a lot of things will happen so fast that you'll be okay, well decide, tell me. So then it might be put you in a position where it's you kind of have to okay, I know what I want, but really, do you really know what you want? Do you really know what you want? So really, I feel at the end of the month, so really don't feel pressured by this person to really give an answer right now. Just take your time till the end of the month, even January, to really reassess and really think what is that you want. There will be some there's going to be a lot of communication in the first part of the month, right in the beginning, first week or so, where there's going to be a lot of talk about maybe even your status too. It could also maybe be about your status. Maybe it will be about maybe you are deciding to go from being in a partnership to be single. and just focusing on yourself and focusing on like building your light and building like how you're gonna shine going forward. And then maybe like really because like see, there's the light here too. It's like that the theme here, it's like that light here, it's like it's almost contained. Here it's like bright, shining bright. So maybe it's like in a way for you to like really reassess. It's like being with this person, does it really dim your light, or does it make it brighter? Does it make it shine brighter? You know, so I feel like that's maybe where your options are coming from. Like we're really deciding between a couple of people if you are single. Because I think this too, it's like, so it's communication, online communication. So it could be maybe you're dating online, and then maybe you will come across like a really strong person that you really feel attracted to. But at the same time, there's no connection. There's like no real connection there. And then it will make you really think like, well, so what do I really want out of a partnership? What do I really want out of the person that I'm going to be with? And then, you know, there's going to be a little struggle trying to figure that one out. Or maybe you will, like maybe this person, you really, because there's so much attraction towards them, that you will feel like you'll have to compete for their attention. Even though like you're the star, so you shouldn't be competing for your star. And then hence that like contained, you know, light. So it's like more, it's like instead of like them helping you shine bright, they will contain that light. You know, so I think it's like it's a lot of like a lot of things to think about for you Libras this month. Now I think when it comes to work, I feel like there will be some communication from your bosses that will happen that might not make you feel happy about, but at the same time you come to realize that yes, it's not something you want it's like it's something, not something new, right? It's something that still kind of was like put on the back burner, or something that you like, oh boy, here we go again, you know, and it's going to be a struggle for you to get it done, but I think you will get it done. And then afterwards, I think you kind of will be kind of like, okay, can you just leave me alone now? Like, I got this done. I got this like accomplished. Can you just let me be? And can you just let me focus on what I want to do? You know, but really like mind and look how you act with people in power and people like that are superior to you, because there is a little, you know, there's a chance of like miscommunication, misunderstandings, and then some egos coming into play, into battle. So yeah, pay attention to that, and really kind of like sometimes maybe come from a more humble approach. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, and so I think there's a lot of things happening, like so maybe there's different scenarios, but with these two, it's like really fight for what you believe in. Really fight for like things, and set boundaries too. You know, like don't like kind of how here it's like don't let yourself be pushed into making a choice, making a decision, and rushing into something, or like, you know, deciding something right now because somebody's like wants you to make that choice. So like maybe setting boundaries, maybe setting healthy boundaries of you know, like how far can somebody push you, so how far, or like when is a good time for people, well, not even a good time, but like how do you deal in a situation where you're being pushed like that, you know? But when you really need is just more time to like really reflect and really assess what you just personally need to do and what would make you feel fulfilled and make you happy at the end of the day. So really boundaries will be important this month. So as for additional oracle message, let's see. Soulmates, that's so cute. Message in a bottle too. So I think for some of you it's like that the message that's coming through, it's like, you know, when I said like meeting maybe somebody new, it's maybe you might feel that they're like that attraction that you feel for them, it's maybe because you like somehow deep down you feel like they're like your soulmate or something like that, and that's why you like it have, you know, that's such a magnetic attraction, and that's why you maybe want to like fight for them so much. But at the same time, I feel like with this Ace of Cups in return, it just really look at your intention, your motivation. Like, what is driving that thought? Like, what is driving this, right? Soulmates is a really great feeling to have, but at the same time, so now if this was an upright like this, I would say go for it. Go for this new person. Go like really fall in love and just go for it. But when it's in reversed, I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of emotional support, and something is just not right. Something just doesn't fit. there, even though like in the beginning you might think that that's what you want, but I think it's that Neptune direct. I think some might like affect some people more than others. So it's like maybe this person is just because it's their aura is so strong, and then just like such a strong presence that you just really, you feel so easily, you just trust them so much for like right from the get-go. And but it's because maybe that like you're so starved for a soulmate. So really like look deep down. It's like, well, are they really bringing you fulfillment? Are they really making you shine? Or are they dimming your light? You know, it's like, it's not enough to say soulmate, but like what makes them soulmates? You know, like what makes them feel to you like they are, you know, like you guys are meant to be together. Like what is that? Really get clear on that. Once you do, I think it will be easier for you to like approach this person, like really like see how like you want to move forward with them. But it's really important to set boundaries this month. Really, really, really important. Because otherwise I think like you might be like swept into something that you think you want, but it's just, you just wear like rose-colored glasses at this point, you know. So I'll leave you with that, Libra. I hope you find the right answers. I hope you like really, your light shines bright, and you find the person that really makes it shine even brighter in the month of December. And going into the new year, you'll find that really amazing person that's going to be right there by your side. So that's it for now, and I will see you in 2020. Bye, Libra.